All right, let's have a look at view layers. So when you are editing your tiny house, you want to make sure that you are always looking at the things that you are editing at that time. So everything that is not important you want to get rid of, so you're not trying to navigate between lots of different objects and making your life more complicated than it has to be. So what you would usually do, you would use these view layers down here to toggle objects on and off. The most common one that you will be using are the walls and loft layers. So to get rid of your walls when you're looking in from the outside, you can actually just click on this walls button here and click on off, and that will get rid of all of your walls. And this will make it easier to edit your inside. So now when you would rotate around, all of the walls that are in the way will automatically be disabled. Your interior walls are still on because those are usually quite important for the interior layout, but the exterior walls in this case start becoming a little bit less important. One other important layer that you will be toggling a lot, especially if you have a lofted design, is the loft layer. At the moment I've already have it disabled, but you can turn it on and off like this automatically. So when you place an object and you put it onto the loft, it automatically understands that it is on a loft, and if you click on the off button here, it will get rid of it for you and you can bring it back by toggling it back on. The next part is the view layers in here. So these are more view layers that you can toggle on and off, but these are less common, so that's why we have them in the drop down here, because these here need to be more accessible for you when you're editing. So you can toggle the dimensions on and off. So if you have an object selected but you don't actually want to see all of those dimension lines, you can just toggle them off here. Or if you want to edit your shell or your structural design of your tiny house and you don't want to see all of your cabinets, you can click on the cabinet layer here to toggle those off, which will make it a little bit easier to understand where are all of my structural walls. So if you're planning your electrical later on, this will also be super helpful, because that way you can place a switch or plug right behind an object. So let's say you need to put in a power plug behind an oven, you can quickly disable the cabinets, place your electrical, and then bring them back again. Once you have designed your plumbing, you will also be able to toggle your plumbing on and off, but I'll go into that in the plumbing tutorial. And when you place your room tags and you have them spread everywhere, you can actually toggle them off like this here as well.